Welcome to another episode of K&K Real Talk. Today we're going to talk about the endometriosis and transgender community. So I have a wonderful guest with me today. So why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself and your endometriosis journey?
Pardon?
Sorry?
What did you just say?
Why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself and your endometriosis journey?
Okay. Well, I'm transgender. I'm Vladislav. I'm a trans guy from Germany, and I'm 21 years old. My endometriosis story, well, it started on New Year's Eve or almost New Year, one day before New Year's Eve in last year. No, in 2017. So I had really bad pain, and we thought it was appendicitis, but they couldn't find anything at the hospital. So then my cousin was the first to suggest it was endometriosis because she has it as well. And later my OB/GYN suggested it as well. And I haven't had a laparoscopy yet, so I don't know for sure, but all the signs are there.
So you have all of those symptoms that like pain, and so how has that affected your transition? Has that halted it at all, or has it changed anything?
No, it hasn't really changed anything. I just hope that the testosterone I'm taking is going to help with the symptoms, because I've heard that from other trans guys with endometriosis that it helped a lot.
Well, that's good. I have heard of some women with endometriosis using testosterone to counteract the estrogen as treatment.
Yeah, I think I've heard that they actually plan to use testosterone for endometriosis, but it has those effects like you're gonna grow a beard and you're gonna have your voice break, and so they thought it was too much to bear for women, for cisgender women especially, and that is, and what they developed drugs based on it for endometriosis.
So what are some stigmas that you've had to deal with as a male or transgender person with endo?
I have to deal with the stigma that everyone who has endometriosis is a woman, that men or people of other genders can't have it at all. I've been kicked out of quite a lot of groups, endometriosis groups on Facebook, because I'm not a woman. I've been kicked out of them for speaking up for trans people and for just defending myself against transphobes. Because that is a really...
Anyone can have endometriosis. It's been shown in fetuses. So people are fairly sure that it's with you at birth. So, and there have been cases of males with endometriosis.
Yeah, I think you mean cisgender males, right?
Perhaps.
Yeah, right, that's true. So people who have never heard uterus can have endo. It's really rare, but it exists.
Yeah, there are some rare cases. I think I've read like a handful, maybe.
Yeah.
So what symptoms still affect you? Are you still affected?
Especially the pain. That is still there, unfortunately. And
so
that's the most.
Like abdominal cramping, back pain, the same kind of pain that a woman would get who has endometriosis.
Yeah, like I have mostly pain in my lower right abdomen. So that's why we thought it was appendicitis at first.
That makes sense. That's what they thought that I had as well at first, was an appendicitis, which is actually very common that they think it's an appendicitis, but actually it was a cyst at first. So it's people make mistakes. Doctors are human too. I think that people put them on a pedestal and just think that they know everything, but they don't. They're human too.
Yeah, especially because appendicitis is still more common than endo. At least I think so.
Yeah.
Because endo is quite common, but yeah.
It's common, and it's getting more and more common, unfortunately.
Yeah, or more known. Because we don't know if these people who are diagnosed now haven't had it before, right? Because yeah, doesn't have to be that there are actually more cases, just more confirmed cases.
More people are coming forward now.
Yeah.
Because painful periods are not normal. Pain in your abdomen all the time is not normal.
No.
So my last question for you is, what would you like to tell people as a transgender person or male with endometriosis?
I like to tell them to be more accepting of others and not be transphobic, because that's still a really big problem.
It is, and it makes me sad because I want to accept everyone. I have used the term endo sister, and I think that using endo sister is okay because they could be your endo sister. But now I've more been using endo warrior, which is more inclusive. It can literally include anyone with endo.
Yeah, or people could stop addressing people in endometriosis groups as ladies, women, because not everyone in there is a woman. That's another issue that I've had.
Not everyone is a woman, and I know in my group personally, I accept anyone who answers the questions properly, whether they be transgender, whether they be a husband looking to support a wife, a brother looking to support a sister, sister, doesn't matter if it's someone who's supporting or someone with endo, inclusive of all genders. It doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is that we share our experiences as a community and raise awareness so that people understand, A, it's a very, very common disease. B, it's not just inclusive of women. And C, we need a cure.
Yep. So, and discriminate, and neither should we.
No one should suffer.
Yeah.
Well, Vlad, thank you so much for being on K&K Real Talk. It was a short one today.
Yeah.
So if anyone has any questions, feel free to comment and we could have Vlad on again. And if you have any comments, leave those below and we will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next Monday.